I built this first, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just bring this. And I was like, I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? I should bring it apart. Then I ended up making like this. Somebody hold this mic.
Today, we're in the Keystone State, Pennsylvania. Surrounded by dairy farms and small-town charm, this is the borough of Lansdale. We're meeting up with an old friend, Tanner, an avid painter, skate enthusiast, and lifelong fingerboarder. From hobbyist to brand owner, he's built a name for himself in the scene. Welcome to the workshop.
Hey, my name is Tanner, and I run Sausage Ramps. It's a fingerboard company based in Philly, and I make everything by hand, and I sell everything on my website and run my Instagram account online. Fingerboarding is kind of like skateboarding, but it's mini and it's with your fingers. If you remember tech decks, back in the day, everybody would always have them at lunch at school, and yeah, you just kind of flip them around. I got really into the online world of fingerboarding. There's kind of like a group of people that tech deck, and then there's the more serious people online that fingerboard. What I do is basically make like the Lamborghini version of that for adults almost, and it's very expensive and it's all handmade. I was really into skateboarding ever since first grade. Early 2000s skate culture was a lot more than just the graphics and the boards. It was a certain energy about it. You can see a lot of that in like Viva La Bam or Jackass. The insane attitudes people had, the crazy stunts, the absurdity of it all. That really influences me a lot. I get most of my creative influences actually from artists. The ones that have made the most impact on me are Keith Haring and Tom Sachs. They have a lot more of like a DIY sort of aesthetic to them. And I see a lot of crossover with that and fingerboarding. It's all very like raw, kind of like unfiltered. A lot of my graphics, they can be very simple, yet the way it's scaled down and it comes up on camera, it reads very homogeneous. And people can really relate to it well. I also throw events too. I do kind of everything. At the events, there always needs to be some sort of it factor for it. There needs to be some sort of absurd thing happening there that makes it really special. And I want it to only happen one time and then never again. I have an event coming up called the Cardboard Classic. Basically, we're gonna have it at a skate shop. The place is gonna be empty. Instead of normal fingerboard parks made out of wood. Everyone's gonna show up with their own fingerboard park that they make completely out of cardboard or ramps or whatever. It's gonna be the very first DIY, BYO fingerboard event. I'm gonna have this giant mega ramp there. Then we're gonna do a super mega ramp challenge. And yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Philadelphia. In the heart of Kensington, a skate shop stands proud on its corner. Zembo Temple of Skate and Design has been owned and operated by Chad Dravik for the past 7 years.
Hi, my name's Chad. I own Zembo Temple of Skate and Design, or just Zembo. What do I do? I run and operate the shop. It's a skate shop with like an art supply section. People who skate, almost all of them are artists, and so many artists also skate. It's just kind of was like the best of my both worlds, and it turns out other people like it too. I've started skating super young age, but I didn't get serious about it until probably elementary school, junior high, which was the mid-'80s for me. We used to make our own fingerboards. This is like, oh, some old head story, but really we did. We would take cardboard, take a CCS catalog, cut out the shapes, cut the cardboard out, and use glue to stiffen the cardboard, and then glue the graphic on the bottom. And then we would take pencil erasers, push them for the kingpins, take matchbox axles and wheels, and push them into the erasers so it was 2 trucks and wheels. And we had like a little cardboard skateboard. So we would do that in high school. We would get the lunch trays and, you know, the sinks and stuff. And we have a fingerboard set up here in the counter. And all skateboarders come through here, pick up a fingerboard, and start doing like tricks. Again, it was just like, skateboarders fingerboard, why don't we just carry fingerboard stuff? Like we all do it, so it just seemed like another no-brainer along with the art supply with the skate shop. We have a space. Why not have a jam for fingerboarding or music or bands or anything of the sort?
What's good? Welcome to the Cardboard Classic. Yo, thank you guys for making all this stuff. This is sick. These builds are dope. Yeah, we got a bunch of competitions. We're gonna do sign-ups in a little. We got worst trick, and then we got longest jump. And they're all in the mega ramp, by the way. And then we're gonna do best build. So all you guys who bought stuff, just stick around, make sure you chill and eat hot dogs, and yeah. We're gonna do raffle tickets up here. We're raffling off 3 full parks. It's gonna be crazy.
My name is Matt Krolik. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And around like 2016, I moved out to Philadelphia. There's like a bunch of local fingerboarders in the PA, Philadelphia area. Obviously, a lot of them are coming out, so figured I'd check the event out as well. I've been fingerboarding since about like 2006 or 2007. I started off playing with like regular tech decks from the store, and then the hobby just kind of grew on me, and buying all kinds of fingerboards from Germany and whatever. I guess I would say what keeps me coming back to fingerboarding is, again, it's really just like all about the community. Fingerboarding is most certainly like a global thing, and I'd almost say it's like more of a lifestyle in other countries. As big as it is here in America, like it's definitely had its place, like in places like Germany for an even longer period of time. So, you know, being able to travel and see just how much of an impact like the little skateboard has made is actually really crazy.
Yo, everybody listen up. We about to do the mega ramp competition. I need everybody to pay attention. How sick is this mega ramp? Dude! How sick is, yeah, dude! Alright, so how it's gonna work? There's this starting line right up here, okay? You have to drop in. So if you don't have enough speed, you're gonna drop the board. This is dope, guys, alright. Hey! Vincent, let's do it! Whoa! Going big, big. Brady, let's do it! We got Jared. First and second place. First and second place. Let's see it. Oh, your fingers touch. Let's see it, Jared. Oh! Oh! Jared! Yeah! We got the winner!
And the long jump champion was crowned. Of course, the runner-ups got their glory too. And the day rolled on.
So the worst trick contest. We starting off with Vincent.
I was very fortunate to have a skate shop in my hometown. And that definitely fed the fire. I mean, if there wasn't like a local skate shop, like I don't know what a lot of us probably would have been getting into a lot of trouble, to be honest.
First place, the worst fingerboarder here. The worst fingerboarder in Philly. The worst fingerboarder on the East Coast and possibly the world. Give it up for Carter!
Wow, now I think about it, I was like, man, that was just so nice that I just got into skateboarding and then we heard there was building a shop down the street. We're like, what? They're building a skate shop?
All right, the raffles are now closed. 3, 8, 0, 5, 2. Lucky. Enjoy your park, dude. Hold it up. Flex on everyone.
I think the best part about owning a skate shop is just the years coming in and just being super stoked on their first setup. Because like I remember my first setup, seeing how hyped they are to get a skateboard.
First place, best build, goes to Keith. He built that big half pipe. He just sold it to someone.
Having a skate shop in that sense, I just sometimes sit back and I'm like, this is why we're here.
Give it up for the winners and everybody who entered.
And it's just passing the Stoke along.
That was sick. Thank you guys so much for making everything. Thank you guys for coming out.